ကျိုးဆိုနှုတ်ခွန်းဆက်စကားပြောကြားပေးပါတော့အမျိုးသားဒီမိုကရေစီအဖွဲ့ချုပ်ပါတီ၏နာယကအားအထူးပင်ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
According to the program, next, at the good office role of His Excellency United Nations Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon will deliver welcoming remarks. May I respectfully request His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-moon to kindly deliver the welcoming remarks. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Wu Tin-cho, President of the Union of Myanmar, Your Excellency To Aung San Suu Kyi, a State Councilor, distinguished representatives of the government, parliament, armed forces of Myanmar, representatives of ethnic armed organizations, members of the political parties and civil society, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Minglaba, Alongo, Chondo, Garawa, Pubade, Chinba. I give you my full respect and greetings from the United Nations. It's a great honor for me as the Secretary General of the United Nations to address this historic meeting, opening of the 21st Century Panglong Conference. Thank you for your invitation. This is a historic occasion for your further democratization of this country. The symbolism of this country is clear from its title, which calls the spirit of original Panglong Conference convened in 1947 by General Aung San, the father of modern Burma. But today, we also look to the future. This conference is bringing together Myanmar's different ethnic groups in a joint commitment to a federal union based on equality, democracy, and self-determination. I congratulate all sides for the patience, endurance, determination, and spirit of compromise you have demonstrated in support of national reconciliation. This is a long road ahead, but the path is very promising. This is the first time that such a peace process has been initiated in the 70-year history of conflict and division between the Union government and armed ethnic groups. Today's meeting marks historic transition since former President Wu Ten-shan opened the doors to democratic reforms 6 years ago. Around the world, we have seen the tragedies that can ensue when leaders deny the need for democratic change. Myanmar shows what is possible when leaders listen to their people's genuine aspirations, genuine concerns of their people, and their genuine dreams, how and where this country should proceed. The United Nations has been a steady partner in support of Myanmar's reforms, in particular, the national reconciliation process. We will continue our efforts to smooth differences, lower tensions, and move parties towards better understanding and dialogue in line with the goals and values of the United Nations Charter. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the long civil war has cost numerous lives and robbed successive generations of their dignity, tranquility, and normalcy. It is now clear that there can be no military solution to your differences. I urge you to accept that no party involved in this reconciliation process can expect to achieve all its claims. Conversely, every side must win something if the process is to succeed. This will require goodwill on all sides, and the recognition that success is in the vital interest of all the people of Myanmar, regardless of ethnicity, religion, political affiliation, or socioeconomic status. It is encouraging that different ethnic armed organizations with a divergent interests and aspirations came together to form a single team to negotiate a nationwide ceasefire agreement last year. This agreement was crucially important, and the new government has undertaken efforts to make it more inclusive. The 21st Century Panglong Conference represents the result of those efforts. I urge all of you, as you walk along this path with the Daw Aung San Suu Kyi, to demonstrate the wisdom needed to address complex and unresolved issues, and to pave the way for a unified nation negotiation track that is inclusive of all the interests and constituencies. This will require sensitivity and flexibility and respect for both signatories and non-signatories. You will need to be truly consultative if you are to reach sustainable solution. In this connection, I urge you again to ensure that women make up at least 30% of the representatives at all levels of dialogue. Distinguished delegates, every transition takes risks, but refusing to embark on transition may carry the greatest risk of all. We see tragic evidence of this around the world. I urge you all to continue to face up to your responsibilities, particularly to the youth and children of Myanmar, the future of this wonderful country. You owe it to them to work for a better tomorrow, in which they can fulfill their dreams and aspirations in peace and prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my 5th visit to Myanmar as a Secretary General. From Cyclone Nargis in 2008 to the winds of change gripping in the country today, I have worked to mobilize a full support of the United Nations and international partners for Myanmar. In my meetings with the authorities and with representatives of the wonderfully diverse people of this country, I have always found inspiration in your determination to advance towards reform, peace, and stability. The United Nations will remain your respectful partner as this process deepens. I wish you every success. Nien Chane, Atwat Arong, Atu Lo Jazo. Let's work together for peace of this great nation. I thank you very much. Jesu Tinbade.